The government could be facing major trouble ahead. In an interview to Indian Express, Rohini Salia, the special public prosecutor in the case related to the 2008 Malegaon blast, has claimed that she is under pressure to go slow on the case. Now, according to the report, Salia claimed that for the last 1 year, since the new government came to power, she has been under pressure from the National Investigation Agency to go soft in the case. India Today did manage to speak with her today. However, the senior lawyer refused to comment on camera, saying she was in a hurry to leave for court.
But was there any kind of pressure for you? No, ma'am?
No comments now. I had to go to the court, please.
Okay.
Well, after that explosive comment by the special public prosecutor that has sparked off a massive row, the opposition has questioned the government and has also demanded a CBI probe. And joining us live is Vidya. She joins me live from Mumbai. Vidya, this is a national security case and a high-profile one, the Malegaon blast. What are the implications of this explosive statement made by the special public prosecutor in the case?
Well, in the case per se, there will be no implications, certainly for the fact that, there is another public prosecutor that the NIA has already brought in. That the other person is already handling the case. There is a hearing for, various applications that are being brought forth, that are being heard. But certainly, since the trial has not yet started, if you remember, some time back, Supreme Court had ordered that there should be a fresh court that should be set up for the hearing of this Malegaon blast case, and after that, if the court has to find out if there is applicability of the MCOCA in that particular case. But even after that order, it was supposed to finish in 1 month. That order has not yet been implemented. There is no special court that has been organized for this particular case as yet, and so the trial has not yet really started. Well, we have been asking Special Public Prosecutor Rohini Salia as to why, what was the reason, especially since the trial has not yet really started, as to why, why would someone ask her to go slow, or say, for example, mellow down the entire case when the trial has not really started. Well, what she's saying is that
yes,
it's for the people to understand as to what it was about that she was asked to slow down, but certainly
Vidya,
she was asked
yes,
to, and probably it would be concerning something like a bail application of one of the accused or so.
Vidya, do stay with me. On the phone line, I also have Mr. Sovani. He's the lawyer of Sadhi Pragya in this Malegaon blast case. Mr. Sovani, what is your first reaction to the special public prosecutor Rohini Salia coming out and saying that she was asked to go soft on the 2008 Malegaon blast case? This is an explosive claim.
Yes. Now the thing is that she has used the media to vent her grievances about the NIA officer in question. Though she has not named that particular officer, she has used this media, and she could have specifically written a complaint to the NIA director in that regard, instead of writing, going to the media or going to the press. So, making use of media, I am not at all happy with it. But what has exactly transpired between her and that officer, it is between the, so on that, it is unfair to make any comment on that unless we come to the precise context of their conversation.
Yes. So, Mr. Sovani, you're saying that she could have actually approached the right people instead of going to the media over this complaint where she's taken on the NIA?
Yes.
And what would that be? What would be the redressal system in this case?
So, I mean, what is the point is that NIA has been always in the news for one reason or the other. When the before the BJP government came into the power, NIA was also received a lot of negative publicity in the past, because Mr. Wajah Habibullah had a temerity of meeting the accused in the Arthur Road jail also. He had also called the NIA officers at his home, and he was the chairman of officer of the Minorities Commission, and he take an avid interest in the affairs of the whole matter. And on the top of that, with regard to 2006 Malegaon blast bail plea, Mr. P. Chidambaram, who was the Home Minister, he had organized a press conference, and the PC, he had revealed that the state has decided not to oppose the bail plea that had happened just on the eve of the Ramzan, some Eid of November 2011, if I mistake not. So all this, what I want to suggest is Congress has definitely used this opportunity for the appeasement purpose in the past. And now the NIA is for the different reasons now.
So you claim there is politics over the Malegaon blast case, but my last question to you, Mr. Sovani, before I let you go, is that One big question still emerges. Why such a delay in the entire trial in this case? The blast took place in 2008.
Yes, that I can very well explain to you. Because after the rejection of the Makoka matter by the Bombay High Court, rather Bombay High Court upheld the provisions of invoking of Makoka, the matter went to the Supreme Court, and there it was there for the last 4 years. And on the 15th of April this year, Justice Justice Khalifullah and his brother judge, they have passed some 30 pages order wherein they have prima facie held that the Makoka may not be applicable as regards other accused except Ajay Rahil sir. And they have suggested to the Bombay High Court to constitute a special court for the purpose of conducting the trial of Malegaon 2008. So because of the pendency of this particular SLP in the Supreme Court for last 4 years, the delay has definitely gone.
All right. Thank you for speaking with us, Mr. Sovani, the lawyer of Sadhvi Pragya there. But going back to our correspondent Vidya from Mumbai. Vidya, any word coming in from the state government on this latest development?
Well, the state really doesn't have much to say. Rohini Salian certainly has been representing the state in various anti-terrorist courts cases. She will continue to do so in spite of the fact that yes, now she has said that she does not want to follow in any of the cases of NIA. She doesn't want to be in touch with them. She does not want to work on any of their cases. But she will continue to work on the anti-terrorist courts cases. But certainly in this entire case, the NIA will really have to come out with a response. Will have to say exactly as to they'll have to really clear their ground. But certainly the MHA and the NIA both are in the dock with Salian's entire interview that she has given.
All right, we also have senior lawyer and NCP leader Majid Memon joining us on the phone line. Mr. Memon, if you have heard of this entire explosive claim being made by the special public prosecutor in the Malegaon case, what's your first reaction to it? Is this the right way to go ahead and make these claims, or would you have her rather go into the redressal system in this case?
Well, incidentally, this public prosecutor is a very senior public prosecutor, has been discharging the duties of public prosecutor for the past over 2 decades. And she has conducted some very important, very sensitive matters to the best of my knowledge, and therefore her word cannot be taken that lightly. And the truthfulness in what she alleges needs to be probed. And if it is found true, it definitely has very serious repercussions. And it needs to be cured, because if it is left as it is, then it would certainly shake the confidence of the people in our criminal trials, which are supposed to be free and fair trials. If they are guided by elements like this, who want to favor some people on the basis of religion, or who want to do something which would promote untruth and shield offenders, then it would send a very wrong message.
I get your point there, but my question is, isn't there a proper redressal system for issues like this by a lawyer? You're saying she's a senior lawyer. She's come out before the media and made this statement.
She has made it known. Even the High Court or the Supreme Court can take cognizance of this fact. And the government of Maharashtra, which is in the dock by this shocking exposures, will have to, I think, should probe into it by asking some independent former judge of the High Court to find out what the truth is, and then act upon and take remedial measures.
Right. Mr. Memon, to stay with me, we also have Mr. Sawant, Congress leader, on the phone line with us. Mr. Sawant, what is your reaction to this explosive claim made by Rohini Salia in this case? She claims that the centre has asked her to go soft on the accused in the 2008 Malegaon blast case.
This is very shocking, and I must tell you that the Modi government's actions speak much louder than his speeches. And that is what actually the real intention is. The hidden agenda of the RSS is basically being implemented by this particular government. And that is what is condemnable. And we really feel that her, whatever words she has spoken, I think those the words need to be taken very seriously by this particular government. And we'll definitely put it up in the assembly session.
So the Malegaon issue, the blast, is a national security issue, sir. So is the Congress planning to take this up in a big way?
Hello? I'm not able to hear you.
Mr. Sawant, can you hear me now?
Yeah, tell me.
Yes, you said that you will take this up in the assembly. This is a very important national security issue. What is going to be the Congress's move after this?
No, definitely. We have taken it very seriously, and definitely on the public platform we'll take it up. And apart from that, this assembly session is on its way. I think only few days past. We'll take it up in the assembly as well, and we'll definitely ask the government about their own, what exactly is their real intention about it, what they want to do about this.
Also, Mr. Sawant, would you say that the onus now lies on the government to come fully clean on this huge allegation?
We definitely demand explanation from the government.
All right. All right, that was Mr. Sawant there. He was speaking to us about that explosive claim by the special prosecutor in the Malegaon 2008 blast case. A lot of reactions coming in, the Congress claiming that this is something that the government directly needs to answer over. We'll try and get you more reactions through the evening.